You are not ready for locks. And let me tell you why, sis. I bet you have done all of the research. You have looked at all the lock YouTube videos. You have searched all of the natural hair products to retwist your hair and make your locks look nice. You have talked to so many people who have locks. You have done it all. You have read all the blogs about locks. But the one thing that you have not done and spent the ample amount of time on is your mentality. Let me tell you, I know about 4 people who have did their lock journey at least 3 times. They have did the big chop and then started their locks over again at least 3 to 4 times. That is crazy. That's insanity to me. You have to have the right mindset for a complete and beautiful lock journey. Let me share with you the mindset that I established that helped me throughout my lock journey immensely. Oh, by the way, if you are new here and you're just now seeing my videos, my name is Chris. I have been locked for 5 years, and welcome to my channel or page, Locking with CB, where we talk about everything locks. Okay? All right. So the best thing I can tell you is to follow the lock mentality mindset when you are starting your lock journey. LOC, lock mentality mindset. L stands for loving, O stands for R, and C stands for coils. Loving our coils, because it's all about self-love. It's not entirely just about the hair. It is about the journey. It is about discovering yourself. It is about self-love and self-acceptance. The first mindset that I established when I started my lock journey was, I am an individual. Once you establish that into your mind, that you are an individual, you will see this whole lock journey through. Why do you want to be an individual? Because they're more than likely you may be the only one in your clique that has locks. There tends to be people who don't understand what you're going through. If your clique is big on wigs, weaves, extensions, and braids, relaxed hair, straight hair, and you're starting your lock journey, there may be a disconnect there a little bit. So in order not to be swayed into going back to weaves or going back to your old hairstyles, whatever it was, you must be an individual. And you must be okay with looking different than everybody else. The strong mentality mindset will get you from point A to point B in your lock journey. And it's not just your friends. You may be the only person that's locked at your job. You may be the only locked girly at your Fortune 500 company. That can be a lonely journey. It can feel isolating. It can feel weird. You must put in your head, I don't need to click up. I don't need to be part of this clique to feel valued. I like my hair the way it is. I am enjoying my lock journey. It is what it is, and I'm going to see it through. Sometimes it will be your family members who try to convince you to not lock your hair. They will throw out anything to get you to stick to what they are familiar with and for what they are comfortable with. The individualistic mentality will keep you solid, and it will definitely anchor you throughout your lock journey. The second mindset that I established throughout my lock journey that really helped me was, this lock journey is for the betterment of my health. Unfortunately, there are so many products sitting on the CVS and Walgreens shelf that is just packed with chemicals marketed towards Black women. Those chemicals are in our hair products. There was research done recently that definitely states that there is a link between fibroids and relaxer. You see, uterine fibroids is worse for Black women than any other group. The symptoms is nasty. I'm talking pain during sex, severe pelvic pain, and heavy periods. So if you are ready to get away from all of the chemicals and you want a very healthy and natural lifestyle, yes, Locs will be amazing for you, great for you. Even when it comes to working out, a lot of Black women, we don't like to sweat out our lace front. We don't want to sweat out our perm. We do not want to sweat out that weave. Locs is great if you want to work out and not worried about sweating out your edges or sweating out your hairstyle, because we all know it costs so much money and time to keep our crowns done and looking good. The third mindset that I had that really helped me throughout my journey was every day won't be a good hair day, but that's okay. Some days your locks is gonna do what they want to do. It's gonna be some sticking out here. It's gonna be one that's way longer than the others. Example, it's gonna be some that just thins out and they fall out. It's an array of things that can happen. Your roots can be growing looking crazy because you don't have time or the money for a retwist. It's just your hair will not look banging every day. And I think some people feel like they want to lock their hair because it doesn't require so much maintenance and you can stick to just a couple of hairstyles and it will always look the same. But every day will not look the same with your locks. Be okay with your hair not being perfect. Us as a society, we have this obsession with being perfect when it comes down to our makeup, body, hair. It's just not, it's not realistic. And once you realize, especially in the beginning of your lock journey with your starter locks, you're gonna have some bad hair days. And guess what? It's okay, because straight haired people even have bad hair days. So just get used to it and accept it. Once you accept it, you'll be good. I also established the mindset of I have good hair, period. Within the lock community, there are people who feel like their locks is better than the next person because they have curly ends and their hair is finer or straighter. There is texturism within Maya, stop. There is texturism within the lock community. You don't need good hair to have beautiful locks. As long as it's healthy and full, you got good hair, period. Good hair is healthy hair. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. If you got locks, you got good hair. If you got an afro, you got good hair. If you got kinky hair, coily hair, you got good hair, period. This mindset right here set the bar high, okay? I am feminine, I am divinely soft, and my locks make me even more feminine. Full femininity requires knowledge of self. So when you're going through this lock journey, you are learning yourself, baby. You are learning what you like, what you don't like. You are learning to do without the approval of others. You are learning to stand on your own. You are learning so much about yourself. And people have a way of putting locks in this masculine box. Like all locks are masculine. Like, what? Femininity is not a costume. It is not a nice dress or perfectly put makeup. Femininity is a series of characteristics related to the body and the soul that makes up the feminine frame. Femininity is a way of being, not a feeling or an idea. It is the pure essence of being a woman. And that has nothing to do with what's on your head. I know a lot of women who struggle with the decision to lock their hair because they feel like they will feel masculine. If anything, I think I feel more feminine with my locks because now I have true knowledge of self. I know who I am. And I had to dig deep throughout my lock journey to find that out. And what that did was bring out so much of my feminine characteristics. It's hard to explain, but once you go through the journey, you'll see. Oh, this mindset right here is a must. And this is not permanent. It's hair. Other than religious reasons, because I know some people lock their hair for religious reasons, but If you just want to lock your hair and you decided, hey, this isn't for me, it's not what I thought it was going to be, you can cut it. You can start over. You can do whatever you want to do with your hair, because why? It's your hair. It just cracks me up when women feel like once they lock their hair, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna be locked for the rest of my life until I hit the grave. It's permanent. That's it. And I'm like, wait, what? You can always try something else or do something else. Nobody's holding a gun to your head. If this is not for you, by all means, free yourself. Do whatever you want to do with your hair. It's not permanent. Have fun. It's okay. Chill. The last mindset that I had that really helped me throughout my lock journey was, I am the change that I want to see. If you want your daughter to be proud of her kinky, coily, natural hair, you gotta be that example. Because guess what? She looks up to you. And you are her first real example of how she should love herself and how she should love her hair. Sometimes we have to be the change that we want to see. We have to be the ones that's like, hey, you know, we want to see more locks in commercials and on TV and magazines. So you gotta start the movement. It's up to you. You're gonna have to show the world that, yes, I love my locked hair. I have no problem with it. It's you that got the problem with it. Be the change that you want to see, especially if you have like nieces and nephews or daughters. You will be surprised at how much the youth soak things in and how much they look up to you, and they watch you and how you move and how you appreciate yourself and how you appreciate your hair. Be that good example. Like I said, before you do all of the shopping for products and all the YouTube videos and combing through blogs, make sure you have your mindset anchored first, because that will save you the hassle of constantly having to restart your journey. And it's the big difference between having a fearful, resentful, confusing journey versus a beautiful, well-informed, knowledgeable, feel-good lock journey. I'm telling you. Do the inner work first, and the outer will automatically come. That's it. That's all the tips I got for you today to do the inner work. You guys go out there and you do that inner work, you guys. Make sure you tune in to all the rest of my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to throw me a comment. I love y'all. Bye.